Hey, I'm 1220 KHTS. All right, I am here. We're going to talk about the 4th SCV annual charity chili cook-off. In the studio with me right now, in addition to Kyle Jellings and our morning show host, George Cummings, I have Phyllis Brooks and Nicole Stenson. Ladies, thank you for being here. Welcome, and what a fun event.
It is, and thank you for having us.
Yes. All right, so you have 40 great chilies to taste. There's a silent auction, dancing, cigar lounge, shopping. All of this is a whole lot of delicious fun for a really good cause. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Sure. Our charities this year are Single Mothers Outreach and the SCV Food Pantry. And all the proceeds will go to those two charities this year.
Now, what's nice about this is your general admission tickets. Again, I want to reiterate, 40 great chilies, silent auction, dancing, cigar lounge, and shopping. General admission is $25, and you can take care of this online. Online at scvcharitychilicook-off.com.
That's correct.
And talk to me about the VIP experience, which really isn't that expensive, but I really want to know what that is.
Nicole?
And actually the general admission is $20 if you buy the tickets online before the 10th of April too.
Oh, it just got better.
Yes. The VIP experiences, you'll get to get into the event early at 4:45 instead of 5:30. You get VIP parking, hors d'oeuvres served by Salt Creek Grill and Newhall Refinery. VIP seating and Wolf Creek. VIP seating and one beer of your choice.
And you guys you're also on Facebook, facebook.com/SCV Charity Chili Cook-Off. And are you going to post all those great pictures post chili with people?
Yes.
With chili all over their face and their t-shirts and oh wait, that's just me.
Don't wear white.
That's half the fun of this. Now this is all taking place Tuesday, April 19th, 5:30 p.m. and where it is it's taking place right at Wolf Creek?
It's Wolf Creek Brewery, not the restaurant, but the brewery, back in the Bioman Medical Building.
Up on Rye Canyon Loop. Oh, nice.
Correct.
So we have plenty of room, plenty of parking, and there'll also be a lot of things for children. So believe it or not, you can have a good time as an adult, and we'll have Mad Dog Gaming.
Kona Ice.
We have some things to keep the
And
kids
you have
busy.
some amazing sponsors. Do you want to tell me a little bit about that before we go to traffic?
Well, our title sponsor is returning for I believe the fourth year maybe?
Fourth year.
She's been our title sponsor the whole time. Whitening Lightning, Jen Gerard, who everyone knows is very generous in the community. She's been a great supporter of this event. Skyline Mortgage. There's
You've got a bunch of them.
Remax, Newhall, Escrow.
We're going to cover all of those in just a moment.
Perfect.
And we're going to taste some chilies. Is that right?
Yes.
I'm so glad I wore clothing that's chili appropriate. In the studio with me here at AM 1220 KHTS, I have Phyllis Brooks and Nicole Stenson here on behalf of the 4th SCV Annual Charity Chili Cook-Off. Ladies, thank you again. April 19th, 5:30 p.m. with a couple of choices of ticket pricing, VIP, which sounds marvelous. General admission, do it early, $20. And then we were talking about sponsors. George, you were looking through some of that.
I was looking through, and I think this is 40 great chilies to taste. And I will say this, though, after 40 great chilies to taste, maybe not so silent of an auction. I'm just saying. But we also have dancing, a cigar lounge, shopping, and it's a pretty good time. So this is a lot of fun. So let me go through and see some of these. Well, you have media sponsors as well, a magazine in Santa Clarita, Signal, KHTS,
Yes.
Hello, SCV TV, and this is Venture Graphics. Ventura Graphics, am I right?
Yes, Ventura Graphics.
Okay, that's what I get for not bringing the bifocals. And of course, a few of the other sponsors, of course, Cross Country, Remax, it looks like... HomeSmart, yes.
Wells Fargo.
Newhall Escrow, who's always good. And Skyline Mortgage, as well as this other wonderful here that, again, without money.
Surface USA.
Thank you. Surfaces, okay. Jen Brown.
Yeah, Jen.
We know Jen. We talked to her a lot.
Yes.
And of course, it's benefiting the Single Mothers Outreach, which is an awesome organization. Here.
Wonderful organization. Now, this is the 4th annual. You've done this a few times. Does it just keep getting better?
It does. This year, we're actually creating a whole new experience. Right. So it's going to be different than the last 3 years. We outgrew the Hyatt last year, so we had to make an adjustment. So.
So that's kind of exciting that, you're getting bigger and you're growing, and you have now 40. Is that an average number of chilies, or is this like the largest number of chilies you've had too?
No,
It's always been 40.
Always 40. So that's like the magic number. But do they range everything from like what kind of meats and what
crazy.
kind of
Vegan,
spicing?
no beans. We've even had somebody that did a essential oil chili, where they had essential oils in the chili that were edible.
Wow.
So, yeah.
I say go for it, Kyle. What were you going to say?
So I know this chili cook-off is great and stuff, but we're going to take a break here in just a second, and we are actually going to do a chili cook-off in the
little
studio.
one.
I didn't plan to cook. I didn't bring an apron.
No, you're not cooking off. We have chili. They cooked, and us three are
We're
going to
having
judge.
a chili taste off.
Yeah, we're having a taste.
So
off.
we are going to judge people. I have to tell you, I work with you guys. I've seen your judging in action. I'm a little nervous
kind
about
of
I'm here to
this.
tell you, T. I was going to tell you about your hairstyle.
George,
not that
I
kind
don't
of
like your
judging.
eyebrows.
But yeah, let's take a break.
Let's do
get
a
the
little bit
chili
of
in here.
business.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
We'll judge people. I mean, we'll judge chili. Sorry.
All right. We'll be right back after we do a little bit of business. You're listening to AM 1220 KHTS, your hometown station. Okay, I sort of want to squee like a little girl right now because we are going to be tasting chili in just a moment. With us in the room, I have Phyllis Brooks, Nicole Stinson, Jeff Scott, Jason Vasquez, and they are here with chilies to taste because this is coming up on April 19th at 5:30 p.m. It's the 4th annual SCV Charity Chili Cook-Off taking place at Wolf Creek Brewery, the actual brewery up on Rye Canyon Loop. And hello, everybody, and welcome. Thank you so much for bringing chili to KHTS. I'm so excited.
Yay! Thank you.
So now, Jeff and Jason, you were serving chili. We all stood around and watched you just a moment ago as you were just scooping up chili like mad. Can you tell me a little bit about what you've brought?
Last year was the first year that I participated in the chili cook-off, and so I love chili. Wanted to figure out what the best recipe would be. So tried a number of different recipes and then kind of combined what I liked the best. So this is the end result.
This is the Jeff Scott special
This
we're
is
going to
the
be
Jeff
having
Scott
today.
special.
Okay, and then Jason Vasquez, can you walk me through what you brought in that big beautiful pot there?
So, being last year's winner, not to drop that in, or the competition, it's actually a little variation on last year's recipe. Toned it down a little bit because some of the feedback we got last year was a little too spicy for a lot of the tasters. But it's a toned down version of that, and has almost every meat imaginable, you name it, pork, beef, turkey. Almost everything's in there.
Someone tossed around kangaroo earlier. I don't think that's a thing. But now, my big question is, it's a competition, and you guys, you're very serious about this. Do you ever share the recipe?
Never.
Oh, that look I just got. This is radio.
They can have the recipe when they pry it from my gold, dead, chili-ridden fingers.
Okay, so don't share that. But what about with family? Does family know the secret? Or you like the Colonel or Coca-Cola? It's in a safe somewhere, and when you die, they can have it.
It's in a safe. They can have it when I die,
Yeah.
but until then, they just say, "Dad, can you make some chili?"
Oh,
And the Colonel, they're going to hire an actor to replace him to keep going.
And this is how you have job security in your family. I love that about you.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's taste some chili, right? We're going to do this?
Well, let's do this.
All right, so
This is hard on the radio,
Okay.
huh? They don't see
Well,
me.
well, I'm
Well, we
going
have
to
video.
describe
It's over
what
here.
Jeff Scott is handing to me right now. I have this beautiful little white terrine. It's not too spicy because there's a
Actually, it looks like
plastic
a bowl to me.
spoon that's not melting. Oh yeah, it's the bowl, Kyle. And so this
Your
is
fancy
now. Is this?
$2
Did we
words.
say this is one kind of meat, Jeff?
It's
or
got beef and pork.
beef and pork?
Now, I don't have a tureen, as it were. Mine looks more like a pudding cup. So is this still yours?
I
they're
got more.
Okay, I'm just checking. I don't make sure.
Okay, and there's tomatoes and there's onions, and not to give the recipe away, but there's a lot of deliciousness in
good.
here.
Yep.
This is take
Thank you.
Kyle, take a bite. It's looking good.
This is
But I
pretty
like
delicious.
that. I like that Jason
Kyle's a foodie.
Vasquez, as
Here
the
we go.
winner, is very comfortable and confident with going second. Sure, everyone, have your chili. Have your. All right. So a couple of different kinds of meat.
Where's the palate cleanser?
And it's not.
Nicole jumped
Best
the palate
part,
line. There's
best part of all of the chilies at the charity chili cook-off, 0 calories. So which,
Right.
so go,
Exactly.
yeah, it's for a good cause, so
Comfortable on
it doesn't count against
Okay,
calories.
okay. Well, I'm going to tell you right now that the meat and the tomatoes, these are good. Lycopene, you've got everything in here that's delicious, and beans are good for fiber.
T, you're making up words.
This is
Lycopene, is that a thing?
Let's stop.
These
Oh,
are-
it is a thing. Okay.
These
It's a
are
foodie thing.
this is healthy what you're doing right now. This is so much better than a bake sale, but this is delicious. Yeah, and
Nothing
40.
against bake sales.
But by the time you eat
mother's very
40,
offended now.
I think you're in trouble. I think you've ruined your diet.
This one here is has like a really good blend. It's just spicy, but not too spicy. So
Yeah,
far,
there's
very good.
definitely
Oh, look,
some
there's green things.
some
I'm actually
kick to
eating
it, but there's nothing too spicy. Now, Nicole, you've done this. This is the 4th year you've done this. How does this chili rate to last year?
It's really good.
And you had
And I
Jeff's-
can only say it's good because I'm not competing this year for the first time, so it's good.
Oh, so you've got a totally different angle coming into this. All right. And so, Phyllis, have you had Jeff
good.
Scott's chili before?
No, I have not.
What do you think? Will you weigh in?
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Yeah, Kyle?
I think it's delicious. Jeff, I wanted to ask you, what got you involved with the chili cook-off?
I'm in the mortgage business, and when the charity first started off, it seemed like it generated from the real estate and mortgage side of things. It's opened up now to where it's the entire community, and I look for fun events to get involved with, and if it's a charity that we can support as well. So it just seemed like a good fit. And Nicole and Phyllis are great people, so it's
And
fun to
nothing
work
says home like chili. Mortgages and the people that you're helping. I mean, this is like probably the best comfort food that you could possibly provide
Unless
somebody.
it's 100 degrees, then we're in trouble.
Oh no, that's good. In hot countries, don't they eat spicy food? That's how they survive.
good?
Yeah, so this is good.
hotter the better.
Okay, so now, Jason,
My chili's gone.
I'm gonna.
Yes.
Oh, it's done.
Yeah.
I'd
you
love
have the
to
tureen.
try your chili now. Now,
We don't have the same presentation.
no, that's okay. I like yours.
It's
There's
very
in
clever. It's
cupcake
much more
cups.
organic.
Yeah. I'm gonna hand this over to the fellas.
Oh.
So
You don't have a
hand that to
fancy
me.
word for that?
Oh, I do, George, but I can't say it on the radio.
Easy now. Oh, this is in a fork. First of all, there is a thickness to it. The fork does stand up.
There's a fork.
You'd be tempted to use a fork.
Okay,
and
these
you
are
will.
cute little like cupcake cups. They're with green dots, and yeah, this is not being served
Is this
with a
black
spoon.
beans, or is
this is
this-
served with a fork?
Big piece of meat.
Okay, so we have a combination of 3 different beans, pinto beans, black beans, red kidney beans. Like I mentioned before, several different types of meat, everything from pork, ground beef, bacon, and who doesn't love bacon? Along with my special mix of spices, fresh vegetables. And I would say if there's one secret to my chili, it'd probably have to be the spice blend. We use part of an imported special chili spice blend.
Now, your competitor, who's sitting right next to you eating your chili right now, he's shaking his head like, "Oh yeah, that was a good thing I just put in my mouth." So I like that you are still have good sportsmanship, yet you're stiff about the competition part.
But you also have to realize there's not a whole lot that I won't eat.
This one not quite as spicy, mellow with a heady smoothness.
Very
Very
oh,
heavy.
good one, George. Good, didactic.
Nicely said.
Heady, not heavy.
Heavy and smooth.
Now, gentlemen, have you ever made a pot of chili where you just said, "Forget it, I'm throwing it away"?
Absolutely.
Oh, so the testers have happened.
In fact, it was last month. In preparing for this, we did a pot. Long story short, got distracted with the kids and came back and, close to the smoke alarm going off.
So chili is one of those foods that, not a watch pot never boils. You do kind of have to be in the room. You don't just
Absolutely.
throw it in and walk away. There's some babying to it.
Yes.
Now, Jeff, have you ever had the pot of chili that you just went, "Yeah, I'm throwing this out"?
I had one last year. It was a Cincinnati variation of chili that's almost all meat and spices, real thick, and no beans or anything. And that had an odd flavor to it. So
An odd flavor.
So
Do you attribute that to some of the spices, or did just one meat
It was just something that wasn't my taste. It
Yeah.
just was blah.
Now, let me ask you also, besides the marvelous chili that you gentlemen cook, do you have some other specialty we should know about? I'm looking for a repeat performance to have you back. So what else do you cook?
I make a really good chocolate cake
Oh, see? Yeah, we're going to be doing the chocolate cake cooking contest soon.
and pretzels.
Pretzels?
Yeah.
Oh, this is getting better. Jason?
From a culinary standpoint, we make probably the best lobster bisque, shrimp and lobster bisque we've had. From a professional standpoint, we do IT service and support for small businesses out here in Santa Clarita.
I think, gentlemen, you're coming back, and you're coming back often, because this was really, really, truly wonderful. I wish you both luck, because both of them are delicious, and I'm glad are we going to be pressed to come back from traffic and give our opinion of the winner? Because I'm going to feel really badly about this.
Yeah, we're going to walk out and you're going to give us the winner.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, okay, then here comes traffic. AM 1220 KHTS, your hometown station, where we just had the tremendous fortune of trying a couple of the chilies that will be featured at the 4th SCV Annual Charity Chili Cook-Off. They're going to have 40 great chilies to test. Silent auction, dancing, cigar lounge, shopping. You can get general admission tickets early for $20 at the door. It'll be $25. An incredible VIP experience for just $65. This all goes to a very good cause. And I got you guys.
Single Mothers Outreach.
Yeah, Single Mothers Outreach. But you guys we're supposed to be telling who the winner of that taste test was. And
well, I have to be, because I'm already listed celebrity chili taster on my LinkedIn account.
Yeah,
so I have to.
You're a celebrity chili taster?
As of today.
As of today.
Yeah,
yes.
as of today.
Wow, lucky. Lucky.
Well, you
okay,
tasted
then.
chili.
I think you could
I
throw
did.
that up on your bio too.
I don't
yeah.
think throw up and food should be used
Fair
in the
point.
same paragraph,
Fair
Kyle.
point.
And I didn't
Fair
use
point,
the word
wordsmith.
palate once.
I know.
Okay.
I can't just say, hey,
Let's
palate.
talk about these chilies. 'Cause,
There's two different kinds.
We had Ken.
We had
Jeff.
Jason Vasquez
Yes.
and Jeff Scott.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff had
I'm blinded by awesome chili.
multiple meats and the delicious
Yes.
tomatoes and onions, and there looked like there was green peppers in there. So there was that one. That's what we tasted first.
Yep.
And
And,
then
it came in the, what did you call them? Touring?
the tureen.
Oh, the tureen, which is a fancy
But-
word for a tiny bowl.
I thought
But
that
George
was,
had a pudding cup.
Yeah.
I had
chili.
a pudding cup. Now,
Okay, and then Jason Vasquez had the that had a fork in it. First
Yeah.
of all,
It's
a standing
stand-up chili.
fork. It's a standing
It
fork.
was stand-up chili, and in a good way.
Substantial
It was rib sticking. It had lots of different types of meats, less vegetables in it, a lot thicker, but not as spicy.
and it had really unusual flavor. The spices were, I kept trying to imagine in my mind what I was actually eating, and wasn't really coming up with an answer, because
In a good way.
it was like fireworks for the tongue, is what that was. Yeah. So I'm not sure what I'm seeing right now, but they're colors, and it's marvelous. So, but I mean, I want to stall, because I don't want to pick
Yeah.
a winner.
Well, I have to tell you, and I'm just going to be honest, the one that made me want seconds was Jeff's.
was the
Now,
with all
not to
the
say
meats.
Jason's wasn't delicious, and it could have been because
true.
I'd already had a bowl of chili to have Jason's, but I that was the one that it was just spicy enough.
It's like wine tasting. You get the really good wine first, and then you're not so sure what the other wines taste like.
Right.
I wonder if chili's the same way. And we didn't get a palate cleanser, to be fair.
Right. And it's
we
like
just
drinking-
went from one chili to the other.
Drinking a bottle of Dom Perignon after you've had 3 or 4 bottles of like the brute stuff,
Oh, there you go.
don't
Okay,
wanna do that.
so you've got 1 point in the Jeff Scott column. I'm going to add
1
that
point in
right
the Jeff
here. So
Scott
that was
column.
chili number 1. Chili number 2, Kyle. Which one was for you?
I feel the same way with George. I love meat. I don't want
Meat is your friend.
meat is
We
delicious.
get this as a
But-
soundbite, and we recorded this, right?
I love meat.
Meat is my friend.
But I liked the little bit of vegetables that Jeff had in there mixed in as well. Made me think that I was eating healthy.
Okay, so that's another
I'd go
one in the-
It did for me too, even though I left the vegetables.
Even though
at the
you
bottom
left
of
the
thing. I
vegetables
liked
at the
how
bottom.
they flavored the chili.
So another one in the Jeff Scott column.
Yes.
All right.
Tea.
Okay. So to weigh in last, I have to say that I liked the texture of Jason's, and I liked the spice. I loved that, and I liked the idea that it had chili that had a fork in it, and like you said, standing up, saying hello. This is going to be serious chili. I loved that, but I think I liked Jeff's was more of a traditional chili. I feel like that was, again, like Kyle said, the chili I wanted another bowl of, because it was rainy day, comfort food, flannel jammies and socks kind of chili. So I'm going to have to vote that one, because I would want that on a...
Do we think if Jason had just added a little, like he said, it was a little too spicy last year, does he need to maybe bring it up maybe a halfway level?
You know,
or
I
something?
like me some spice. I think
Yeah.
I would. That might have made the
Just a
difference.
little teeny bit.
But still,
They were both unbelievably
this
delicious.
is a good
in your face
problem
smell,
to-
you know what I mean? It's really good
Yes,
stuff.
it was
good
very
problem to
good.
have for
Yes.
us KHTS folk.
So again, George, it's for the charities. You've got the list in front of you.
I do. It's for Single Mothers Outreach. A few of the sponsors. We got Remax, HomeSmart, Newhall Escrow, Wells Fargo, Skyline Mortgage, Cross Country. Kyle, you have your glasses on.
I do.
know there's a little thing under there.
I don't know what you were looking at.
And we
but,
also have a few others. Ventura Graphics, of course, KHTS being a proud major sponsor, Magazine of Santa Clarita, SCV TV. And so there you have it. Are we?
Did I hear Surfaces USA? I didn't hear Surfaces,
Surfaces USA, Jen Brown.
And
Jen Brown.
gentlemen, tell me while I'm doing traffic things, tell me how they find out more information, how to get tickets.
You can go to facebook.com/SCV Charity Chili Cook-Off, or you can go to scvcharitychilicook-off.com.
All right.
Order your tickets before April 10th, I believe, and there is a discount.
Love that. We'll see you at the 4th SCV Annual Charity Chili Cook-Off. What a fun date. That was great, fellas. Thank you. Here comes traffic.